The challenge for the churches is to provide space, to help the governments, to help the people in the parishes, to accept newcomers, to accept refugees, to also tell us and our congregations that we have a lot of good potential, but that we also will see failures. Not every person finds it easy to settle in our societies. We should not pretend that this is an easy part. So churches have an important role to let society know that this is a normality in life, that also refugees can be part of the ordinary life with setbacks, with success stories, and let us not pretend that this is something only great. It is challenging to many, many people. Churches can also, because of their calling, provide more space. They have in many countries started to do so. We were very impressed by a priest of the Church of Greece on the island of Lesbos, who said in his parish they prepare a meal, give water to people on the way in Lesbos, and said if we don't have anything to offer, we can give a smile, because in the other we meet God Himself. Churches at local and regional level need to exchange the information in order to improve their planning also for refugee reception, so that not one region has to do it all, also inside countries. So the plea for solidarity is not only on other countries, it is also inside the countries that we really share and help each other. This also goes for churches to work together at national levels in the ecumenical organizations available inside the countries, as well as continental in Europe with our Ecumenical Commission on Migrants in Europe, the Conference of European Churches, Eurodiaconia, which is very much involved in social service provision and has good examples to share of how this can be done, and Action of Churches Together, the ACT Alliance EU office, with its focus on the international support for refugees, which now also has helped with emergency calls for refugee reception in European countries. This cooperation we need to strengthen in our view. We have a good communication, but sometimes not the means to reach out sufficiently that this is visible to also the local parishes, which need to know that there are others as well in another part of Europe doing the same thing. We need to overcome with this communication also the stereotypes as if the Greeks and the Italians were not doing anything. They do enormous work in receiving refugees and migrants in these countries. There are villages which have changed the composition, have been very welcoming. With the ecumenical and regional cooperation, try to find a way of working better together and not demanding too much of the other, but strengthen what is there and encourage and invite others to join in. This is where churches are at their best and where they can do far more than we perhaps sometimes think.